Police were out in force in the center of Kenya's capital on Tuesday after calls for more demonstrations against the embattled government of President William Ruto. Activists led by young Gen Z Kenyans launched peaceful rallies a month ago against deeply unpopular tax hikes, but they descended into deadly violence last month, prompting Ruto to drop the planned increases. Although street protests have eased since dozens of people were killed and Parliament stormed in late June, activists are still demanding the president's resignation, with new rallies called for Tuesday using the hashtag Ruto must go. There was a heavy police presence in Nairobi's central business district, the epicenter of previous protest action, while youths armed with clubs stood guard outside their businesses, an AFP journalist said. Some of the previous rallies witnessed scenes of mayhem with widespread looting and property damage, with activists claiming that peaceful action was hijacked by guns. Rights groups say 39 people have lost their lives since the start of the rallies on June 18, with police accused of using excessive force against the protesters. Ruto, grappling with the most serious crisis of his near two-year presidency, has sought to placate the demonstrators with a series of measures, including dropping the tax hikes, sacking almost his entire cabinet, and pledging to cut profligate government spending. But the protest movement has spiraled into a broader campaign against Ruto and his administration, as well as calling for action against corruption and justice for victims of alleged police brutality. In a related development, US-based Ford Foundation has rejected accusations by Kenyan President William Ruto that it was sponsoring anarchy and funding deadly anti-government protests. The East African powerhouse has been plunged into political chaos over the demonstrations, which started out as peaceful rallies led by Gen Z Kenyans against proposed tax hikes, but have spiraled into a wider campaign against Ruto and his administration. Dozens of people have been killed since the protests began a month ago, with the deadliest day on June 25 when angry mobs stormed Parliament and police fired live bullets on protesters. Ruto criticized the Ford Foundation on Monday, telling a large crowd that money they are giving out to sponsor violence. How are they going to benefit?